Okay, I'm sitting here with Randy Rolfe, an amazing nutritionalist and author, and I just wanted her to underline a few things that we start out with in Nikken. When someone starts out in Nikken and adapting, what do you recommend for them, Randy?
Well, Elaine's question, she's mentioned she's a singer and of course not a trained nutritionist like me. And I've had two very accomplished singers who I've introduced to Nikken, and both of them had dramatic effects on their voice. And they both integrated that. We used to have a pearl necklace. Now we have gold and silver and such. But they integrated it into all their costumes because it made such a difference. And their voice teachers noticed, what are you doing different? So the first point is your own story. And at the Nikken Summit last week, they really focused on your story, your own personal story about your favorite or whatever product first got you started, just one product, and why you have so much faith in that because you saw what it could do for you. Like me, I didn't expect anything, but I always looked for things that would keep me young and healthy forever. And Nikken was it. So it's really creating your story, and it takes some time to get it so that it's emotion packed, simple, and effective for people. And the other thing is to use your Nikken community, because Barbara has all kinds of experience, and everybody on the call has their own experiences. So if you have somebody with a particular concern, you can find somebody who can talk to that. The other thing is that, I've mentioned pantothenic acid and betaine hydrochloride, and that's because I'm a nutritionist. But for most people I'm introducing to Nikken, I don't even go there because I start with the basics, giving the basic support. So, and everything's so well labeled, the immunity, the digestion, the brain, the bone, the detox, and so you might have to just, quickly review the ingredients so that you can say, and there are 15 different things in here that are known from different cultures to help with this condition. And that's really all you need to say. You don't need to say, well, I know this herb does this and this herb does that. And, they don't want that. They just want someone they trust to tell them that this can't hurt you and it's a really good thing and I use it. Is that helpful, Elaine?
Yeah, I think so. And I think also the fact that we have a wellness subscription that they can do either monthly or bi-monthly or quarterly and save money. So, you can start to, I do sometimes say finish what you have or start to implement what we, the lactoferrin or the bone health, the BDZ. I mean, that's tremendous. And it's prevalent across the board, especially like you were saying with the young athletes and such. So, they need to be just as much aware. I cringe when I see them drinking Jolt and some of those other things because, it's just depleting everything out of their body and their system. So, but what were the key ones that you think? Well, because we are talking weight loss, I guess the KVB, if they were starting with the Kinsen Vital Balance, our shake, what else would you have them start with or start to implement during this time of wanting to boost your immunity and such? What do you think?
Yeah, there's some people, especially older people, that would just say, I don't want any more pills. And so the KVB is a great place to start. It really has the basics in it. It's a complete meal, 1/3 of everything you need in a day, which is amazing because it's delicious. You just drink it, And then of course, the jade green cymes. My husband likes the capsules. I like just the green, and I actually mix the powder with my 10-4 at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I usually add maybe an ounce of a mixed organic juice just to sweeten it a little bit. And it's just fantastic. It's such a pickup. And then of course the Siaga is a powder as well. And I know people who mix all those things together. That drives me a little crazy, but it's best not to mix your vegetables and fruits, but that's a whole nother story. So it's easy even if you don't want pills. But the core of it for me is the digestion and the lactoferrin and the jade green zymes, because if your digestion's good, then everything else you're doing will serve you better. So I always want to start there, and that's one of the things I love about the Asian approach, Nikken's approach from Japan, because it focuses on the digestion. In Japanese medicine, they even believe that the blood is built from the digestion, not just the bones. So that's how important they place the digestion. And so I often ask, if you're taking supplements, like you said, finish that up, but let's focus on the system that you're most concerned about right now, whether it's immunity or bone or digestion. Does that make sense?
Great. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. And Elaine, you have any other question you want to add with that? This is good. Okay.
Barbara,
Well, and then you had your tips from okay, go ahead, Barb.
this has been a wonderful call. I added in the chat, Randy's got some great videos.
Oh,
Leverage those on our nutritionals. Yes.
oh, awesome. Thank you.
Are you still recording?
I am. Okay, here we go. Thank you, guys. Get with Randy, get online and find out more. Get with the person who invited you to check this out and find out more. Thanks.